I'll just talk about the mouthpiece right here. So this is gonna be how much resistance that we have, right, that we're giving the patient. I always like to start things on full blast because I'm an aggressive person. Why are you so aggressive? Okay, you have wiggle room if you're aggressive, okay? If you start off on the hardest therapy, oh, that's too difficult for you, let me help you out. So 3 dots is the most resistance that they'll have. So so there's the mouthpiece will be on here. They're gonna be breathing through it, and you're gonna be coaching them. So the way that looks like, so this whole thing is disposable, and it turns to snap in place. So somebody should not just try to yank it out of there. So it snaps in like that. Is it plugged in? Cool. So plugs into your oxygen source. Up here is the power button. It's going to turn it on. Right now it's on the aerosol therapy. So that's the one in the middle. So if you guys ever get confused and you're like, how do I explain this again? There's always directions usually on the machine. But the way I like to explain this, I should look right up here. So when I'm talking to my patient, I'm going to tell them, okay, this is going to help get the medication deeper into your lungs. You know, you can cough more stuff up. Whatever it is that your speech is that you want to give to the patient, okay? This one, I'm going to tell them, okay, I'm going to start you off with a therapy. It's going to sound like a choo-choo train. So the way you're going to get your medication, it's going to sound like this. Here, you guys can hear what I'm talking about. Pretty accurate, right? Okay.
That has the aerosol in it?
It's right here. So you put the medication in there, it's automatically giving it. Anytime this machine's on, they're getting the medication.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So
way better.
I like it. It's simpler. It takes a lot less medication, like fluid. Like you can give a actual unit dose.
And it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes versus 25. That, if you're gonna camp it in line with a vent, would be good because you could just put it in line. I mean, you're supposed to be at the bedside at all times. Right. Okay. Now that we've got that clarified. So this makes it more difficult. Hear a difference? I tried this on full blast. It was a lot. So you just gotta be mindful of your patient. How you're gonna know what works for them is whatever they can tolerate. Try to get it the most bang for your buck. If they're gonna do the therapy, you might as well give it to them at a way that they can tolerate it, but to get the maximum effect. Does that make sense? So you do this cycles for 2.5 minutes. If your patient's tired and you want to give them a break, just put it on aerosol. So we're here. Oh, I'm getting pretty tired. Okay, you can turn it down. You hear how the difference? And you can see the pressure here too, which if I was doing the treatment, you'd be able to see how high up the pressure is going. So if you want it faster, that's going to be this top dial up here. You can turn it down. If you're here, your patient's getting too tired, you can also decrease the flow.
What's your average flow that you're looking at?
I always do it like at least halfway.
Okay.
There's not like a number on here, but you can see the pressure, and it's going to be, like I said, whatever the patient can tolerate.
So what, like 30, 40? What does that say, the middle number there?
That's 40, but it's usually around like 20.
20? Okay.
Like that's where I've seen patients tolerate it a lot. I mean, not to say that they can't tolerate more, but if you think about it, that's kind of, it's a bit.
Yeah.
So if we put this on 2.5 minutes, I'm going to give you a little break, and then this would ideally just be coming through here. And then CPAP. So that's a nice constant flow. And then the other ones, like I said, so if you want to break, put it in the middle. We're socially distancing, kind of. They're socially distancing from me,